Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the LD world. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today's video is going to be questions that white people have asked me. Mainly questions since I started dating Lan, so it's questions about him, about his
questions about me
ways.
being black. We just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah. Questions about him being black. So yeah. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you're not already, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time we upload, which is every other day. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so the first question that I get a lot is, so is he from America or
what? I mean, or what?
No, they
Am I from
always,
America,
this
or?
is literally the question that I get. They ask me like, so is he like born in America or was he born somewhere else? And then the following question most often is, so both of his parents, are they black? So they're kind of like asking where you're from, but they don't really like,
You know,
they
don't really know how to
think,
ask it.
even though I say America, they're like, oh, which one of your generation was from Africa? They're literally asking that. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, and that's actually a legit question. When I say legit, I mean a cool question. Like it makes sense. You know, most of the time you would think, is he from America? You'd be like, obviously he's American, whatever. Oh, you mean because he's black, he can't be from America? But that's one of the things that I think that black people or African Americans here in America needs to dive into a little bit more is their history, their roots. Where are they from? Where's their family from? What's their bloodline?
Yeah.
So on and so forth. Like we black people in America have lost that.
Yeah, but do
We
you not
think
think
that-
it's like questionable when you don't even know anything about it, that someone in my family or like my friends are asking me like,
I don't think that that's questionable. I think that that's a good question because, for example, if somebody were to meet you, they would ask you where you're from. Or
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
met a white person in America, they would ask what's their bloodline, or they would say my family's from here, or my family's from there, or so on and so forth. So I think that that's actually a legit question, and I think that that's something that we as black people here in America need to find out. We need to know our roots. We need to find out where we're from. Black people are from everywhere, from South America, from Africa, from all different kinds of places.
Iceland.
And to have people, not from Iceland at all, but to have people ask, what are my, they're asking where I'm from, but they really want to know what my roots are. And I think that that's a
Yeah.
cool question, and I want to dive into that, and I think that other black people should.
Okay.
Don't get me started on that. I can go all day. Let's go to the next question.
No, what about the second one? So are both of his parents black? I get that like a lot. I've never gotten that when I'm dating a white guy. So when it's a
That's
black
a
one, they
weird
always ask
question.
like, yeah, they always ask about the parents.
That's a weird question. I don't understand.
Like the purpose.
I don't understand why people would ask, are both of my parents black? That one I don't under. What do you think? Like when they ask you, how do you feel when they ask you that?
I mean, I just say yeah, but like in a weird
Well,
way.
actually,
like,
here's a question. Like, how do you, when people ask you that question, how do you navigate it?
no, I feel like I just kind of end the conversation. I just say yeah, and then because I find it so weird that I'm like, yes, they're both black.
Okay. Here's something that's gonna blow your mind. Not the both black conversation, but the where is he from conversation, or is he from America? How do you end the conversation on that, or do you help them understand?
I mean, I told, like, when my parents asked me, I told them where your parents were from, so they kind of knew more where you come from. But I didn't think
Okay.
anything more of it. But I remember having that conversation with my mom, and she was trying to figure out, like, where you're from, and I was like, Mom, how am I supposed to know if he doesn't know? He's never told me.
So that's it right there.
Yeah.
I never told you. So that's my fault, and I dropped the ball on that, and that's where I need to do my research. Boom, that's it. I need to invite you into my culture, but it's hard for me to invite you into my culture when I don't know who I am or what my history is. So I think that as Black people, especially when we're in interracial relationships, one of the problems that we have in interracial relationships is that we're like, she doesn't understand me. But the question is do we understand ourselves? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we understand ourselves, then we can teach our partner how to understand us.
Yeah.
So that's what we have to do. We have to understand ourselves. So,
Okay.
yeah, I will do my research and studies on that on ancestry.com. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the third question, you're gonna laugh, but you heard this one before, but I wanted to put it in the video. So that one is, why do they cut the hairline so straight? And wait. I have asked Lance this so many times because I don't understand it. And then the other day, it's so funny that my mom asked me this. I was like, you're thinking the same.
I don't know if that's just an Icelandic thing or if it's just a white thing.
No, it's like, why do, like, because white people don't cut the hairline like that. I don't know anyone that does that. But like Spanish, Latino, and Black people do it. And I'm just wondering, like...
Middle Eastern people do it as well.
Okay.
When I was in Spain, I saw the Middle Eastern barbershops and they was on point.
Okay.
So it seems like brown people all around the world have the best haircuts. Why? I think that's just a style thing. I think that brown people, not just Black people, but Spanish people, Middle Eastern people, just brown people all around the world. I think that because of
I think it's because of the texture of the hair, no?
It could, well, not necessarily the texture. I think it's just more of style. I mean, it goes back.
But like, think about if a white person did it with like really fine and straight hair. Like,
but I've seen white people do it. It's crazy.
Really?
Yes, I've seen white people do it. So it's not just Black people. One, it's style. It's just looking clean and having style. Everything. I've said this in a video in the past. I do mine myself. I try to keep it together. But I mean, girls don't necessarily do it. I don't see a lot of Black females do it.
No. Girls don't do it. So I think the next one is also a hair thing. It's the last one, I promise. But my mom asked me this. And she was like...
why we don't... Let me guess. Why they don't like us to touch their hair?
No. It's how does he brush his hair?
Okay, so right now I don't have a lot of hair.
No.
So it's short. I don't have to brush it or anything like that. But I mean, I'm gonna put the video on pause and I'm gonna show you guys my hairbrush.
Okay, we'll show them later.
No. I'm gonna go grab it.
Oh, okay. You're back.
All right, so yeah, I'm back. So here's my brush. Boom. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. So we just go, boom, we go in a nice straight direction. Then we come down this way, come down this way. You gotta go in the way that your hair is. I'm not gonna do a hairbrushing tutorial. But the funny thing about it is, especially growing up, because I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, white area, went to a predominantly white school. And a lot of people, I would be in school, you know, just brushing my hair, trying to get it all looking clean. And a lot of white people would ask me, why are you brushing your hair? You don't have any hair. Don't say that to a Black man. That's just a no-no.
Are you talking about
Don't say it. No, I'm talking about in general.
Oh, I always say that
because
to you.
We think that and you're my girlfriend, so I let it slide. But don't say that to a Black person because we do have hair, people. Just because it's not as long as yours does not mean it's not hair. It's hair. We take care of it a different way than you do. We style it, we brush it. Sometimes our hair is long and braided, sometimes our hair is short, but it's still, we want it to look good, we want it to look clean, and that is why we brush it. So don't ask a Black person to touch their hair. Don't ask, especially the Black females, don't touch their hair. Don't ask a Black person, why do we brush our hair? It's just a no-no, don't do it, it's rude, it's impolite. If nobody told you before, I'm telling you now.
Okay, you're done with the
Had
hair.
to get that out there. I'm done with the hair. Throw my brush out.
So the next question is kind of like a question for me, but I want you to like react to it because I've gotten this from like a few of my friends. Okay. and they asked me like, how is it to kiss him with these big lips?
That's a good question. How is it to kiss me with these big lips? I
It's-
know they feel good, don't they?
It's good.
Yeah. If ladies, white ladies, Spanish ladies, whatever ladies are out there, if you haven't kissed a brother with big lips, just try it. I'm not saying you got to go date a brother, but I'm
it's
just
weird
saying,
that
just try it.
You can't really feel that they're big.
You can't. I never kissed a guy with big lips. But what I'm saying is you probably can't feel it when you kiss me, but you can. I'm sure you can feel a difference.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. This one I've gotten a lot like recently because of what's happening in America. So you don't necessarily have to answer the question, but just tell your opinion on like the question. And that is, what does Lance think about the Black Lives Matter movement?
Do we really want to go into that, YouTube?
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to tell your opinion, but like I'm just.
I don't know how to
that,
answer the question without telling my opinion.
No, I'm just telling you like that people are asking me that because you're Black. They don't ask me like, oh, what does your mom think about it? What does she think about it?
Oh, okay.
They're asking me because.
So they're saying because I'm Black, they want to know do I agree or disagree with it? Am I out there in the streets yelling Black Lives Matter, or am I?
So do you think? Do you think it's like appropriate to ask someone that, or do you think it's weird?
I think that it's not I don't think that it's a matter of is it appropriate. I think that you're getting these questions from people that are Icelandic, right?
Yes.
So there's two things. They really want to know about the social issues that are going on in America. Also, they may not have a lot of Black people to talk to about this situation. So you're directly connected to a Black person who lives in America. So maybe you're their way of getting answers.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense that they want to hear like from someone Black,
from the
like,
front lines, from somebody who's experiencing it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a matter of racism of he's Black, I gotta know. I don't think it's a matter of that. I think they're seriously curious from somebody who is experiencing these things in America. They could ask a Black person in Iceland, but that person doesn't live in America. That person may not be going through the things that Black people are going through in America. So I understand that question.
Yeah.
And if you want to know how I truly feel about it, leave a comment in the section below and we can talk about that. But I think that's a legit question.
Okay, so this one is weird. Like, I don't know why people ask this, but it's usually like when I tell people that I have a boyfriend and when they know he's Black, they ask me if he's in a good shape.
That's
like I've literally never gotten that question like about anyone else.
I think because Black people are just associated with being athletic, and in good shape.
I think
and I am in a good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the question for you guys. I'm about to go work out after this video, so I am in great shape. But
I think it's like the stereotype.
I think it's
also
just
of like
being
it's
a stereotype.
Personal trainer. When I tell them he's a personal trainer, they're like, oh. Like, it's like another Black guy that's a personal trainer. And I feel like
that is a stereotype now as well.
What?
That's a stereotype now as well. Like people saying, I don't know, people automatically connect Black people with being personal trainers. But I think it's more of they just connect Black people with just being athletic. Yeah. So they automatically think we're in good shape. We're the same like every other race out there. We're in good shape, we're in bad shape. I just so happen to be Black and in shape. What's the next one?
Okay. Is his family okay with you being white? I think this is number one that people ask me.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because of the social issues that are going on in America. And if you guys could watch some of our previous videos, you will know the answer to that. But yeah,
it's a good
we go
question.
in depth with it. It is a good question.
I think people
because I get the same question. Yeah, I get the same question. Is my family okay with her being white? I get that same question. So Yeah, they're okay with it. I'm not going to dive in too deep. Go watch our other videos, but they are definitely okay with it.
The next one, number 9, is, you know, the churches that you go to. you know the question.
Oh, I just saw this disgusting bug on my wall right there.
Go kill it. If not, it's gonna crawl on you while you're sleeping.
All right, let me pause the video.
The churches you go to.
I'm sorry.
Why people around me, they want to know if it's like in the movies. You know how they're singing and dancing?
Those, oh gosh, yes, it is like in the movies. And yes, they are like 3 hours, 4 hours long. Sometimes they last all day. That's kind of how I grew up. Especially down here in Georgia.
Yeah.
There's other churches that aren't like that. Those are the mixed churches. Like the church we go to, love it. I'm gonna give them a little shout out. It's called Go Church down here in South Atlanta. Love that church. There's other churches that I have visited where it's like, ooh, this that old school, we're gonna be standing here for 3 hours type of church. Dua hasn't been to that yet. But some of them are like in the movies. I have experienced that.
Okay. It's not really a question, but I want to know like what you think about the reaction. So when I tell people that I'm dating a guy and I show them a picture, the first reaction is,
it's like I'm black and I'm just
"Oh, he's
like, it's
black."
me.
Yeah, they say, oh, he's black.
Yeah.
So what do you think like about that reaction, that the first thing they notice is that you're black?
I think that that's understandable. Like, if I saw you dating a guy that was Chinese, I'd be like, oh, he's Chinese.
Okay.
I think that that's a valid reaction. Now, there's two type of reactions. If you reacted, oh, he's black, then it's like, oh, because, you know, I didn't expect that. You're from Iceland. I didn't think you'd be dating a black guy, so on and so forth.
But
or
you
not
don't
that
wanna
I
get the, oh, he's black.
Exactly. You don't want to be like, oh, he black?
Yeah.
See, now that's a different reaction. So if you guys are saying that, make sure it's the, oh, he's black. Like, it's a happy, like, good for you, girl. One of those type of things.
Yeah.
But I think that that's a legit
But
reaction.
that's something that you definitely only get in an interracial relationship.
For sure. For sure. Nobody's going to say anything about you dating your same race. They'll just be like, oh, that's your girlfriend? Or, oh, that's your boyfriend?
Like, oh, he's cute.
You know, it's funny because I was talking to a lady at my gym the other day and I showed her our channel. And surprisingly, she didn't say, well, not surprisingly, I don't think she's going to say that, oh, she's white, which I thought I thought it was cool because the first thing she said was, she's pretty. And automatically it popped in my head. I was like, oh, she didn't say anything that she's white.
I feel like that should be people's reaction. That's why I was asking if you were okay with like people saying I'm black.
I guess I'm just used to it, you know?
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those things that I'm used to. I'm used to people being like, oh, he's black.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it now because maybe it's because it's something I'm used to. But I want more people to be like the lady I talked to in my gym because she didn't necessarily, at least she didn't say it out loud. She may have thought it, but she didn't say it out loud. And it was just cool because we were talking about it. We had a conversation and she never once brought up your race. And I was like, man, that spoke volumes to me. And I appreciated that so much. So if you're watching the video, I appreciated that. But that spoke volumes to me because there's people out there who don't care. There's people out there who just see you as a person. And, you know, no matter what you see on TV, the news and everything, everybody's talking about race this, race that, but there's good people out there. There's more good people than bad people. Turn off the news. Turn off your Facebook.
Loud.
They're too loud. So that's why we're making this video so we can be louder. So those are a couple of questions that she has for me. We just kind of wanted to have a conversation about some things that were sensitive topics or some things that Dua faces from dating me, however you guys want to say it. But we kind of wanted to open up about it and we really want to get you guys' opinion on it. So definitely comment on the section below. Comment below if you want to know how I really feel about Black Lives Matter, because I can talk about that all day and I'll save you guys the time on the video. But yeah, if you guys like the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a part of the family and you would like to join, because we have cool content coming on, you guys. Diving in to a lot more interracial relationship stuff. And that's pretty much all we have for you guys today. She saw a bug too.
No, a butterfly.
Later, dudes.